Hey everyone, I'm Dave, and this is Repairs Rule. I repair all kinds of things here, but being 69, I have a lot of subscribers that are either retired or near retirement. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Here, just recently, I put on my community tab on the channel asking what people's hobbies are. I know a lot of people, when they retire or they're thinking about retiring, a lot of people, some get bored, they don't know what they're going to do with their time, and so on. And I listed my hobbies on there. I have a whole bunch of hobbies. I like to hunt, I like to fish. I've got a laser engraver that I do. But my number one passion by far are side hustles. And uh, I talk to a lot of different people, and I find that a lot of people that are my age or near my age, when you mention a side hustle, they really don't understand what you're talking about. So I thought I'd better stop here for a minute and explain to all those people that are confused about what side hustles are. You do know them, you know them very well. In days past, it was a sideline business that people had. Some people would call it moonlighting on the side of their regular job or whatever. Um, but it's just a side business. And the internet today, today's vocabulary, I guess, calls it a side hustle. And I really have a passion for that. I mean, I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, running my own business, as many of you know, for 40 years. And so, anyway, what I like to do, what my passion for it, I love watching for opportunities. And online, there's all kinds of opportunities out there. I mean, a bunch of opportunities. So, what I enjoy doing is I'll go find those opportunities. They call side hustles, and I will run the track. I'll like run it down the rabbit hole, and I go check to see if that side hustle works. There's a lot that don't work. People will hype them, trying to get people to join all different kinds of things, but some of them do. So as I'm checking out these different side hustles, and I run it to its completion and I see that it works, it goes over in the works column for me. If it doesn't work, it goes over into the doesn't work or doesn't work well. Now, the ones that I do, I have proven. In other words, I have actually ran it down through its system and I find out if it works, and it does work. And I like to inspire people into trying their own side hustles for a bunch of different reasons. Some of the people, and I've mentored several people on this, some people need some extra money to make ends meet. Well, that's fine. If somebody is just a little bit short every month, side hustle is a very good way to make that shortage go away. And some of the side hustles are very passive, which means you put a little bit of work in at the beginning and then you don't put any more work in it, or very little work, and it just keeps paying you month after month, year after year, because you did that work back here at the beginning. And just for instance, let's say, just for instance, that something that I do causes me to spend an hour, let's say an hour of my time. And I find out that that hour of my time, when I look and see how it's doing, it made me $5 that month. Okay, took an hour, paid me $5, but it can pay me that $5 month after month after month, year after year. So carry that out, you know, um, 5 years, you're talking 60 months, and it paying you $5 every month. That hour that you spent actually paid you $300. So, and that's just an example. I mean, that's just an example. So, on the passive type, you can build a different types of side hustles. There's a bunch of different kinds, and you can set them out there and just let them run on their own. Now, that's the people that I'm speaking of that are looking for a few extra bucks to make ends meet. There's a whole nother group of people. Money is not the issue. They've got the money. What they don't have are hobbies, and they don't have, some of them have very few friends. Well, a side hustle can really help you in that regard too. So, what I mean by that is, if when you start a side hustle, like this YouTube channel, for instance, you spend some time in it, and you spend a little bit of time every day. So what happens is, you'll like get up in the morning and you'll go check to see how many new subscribers you have, or you will go see which video that you put on YouTube is doing better. And it's just a fun metric to see how it's doing. And you will get into that system, that way of thinking. And that's why you'll see people asking all the time about liking and subscribing and so on, and helping their channel. That's because on a YouTube channel, once it gets a certain size, then it's called monetized. And when it's monetized, YouTube pays you to have your channel on their platform. So two different things, two completely different things. Somebody's looking for making ends meet, somebody else bored, whatever. They're looking for something to do, and the side money coming in is kind of nice because, for instance, that person, he can monitor the guy that has, just time on his hands and he doesn't want to be bored. Over a period of time, he sees this income coming in and going into his account, and he's got his eye on a new bag of golf clubs. And all of a sudden, it's accomplished that he didn't have to pull any money out of his bank account or anything to buy the clubs. His side hustle earned him those clubs. So it's just a fun way to keep track and keep your mind active and keep doing things. One of the first stories that got me really thinking about this, I want to relate to you real quick, is years ago. I mean, before YouTube was really a big thing, very few people even knew about it and so on. Blogs were big on the internet. And I read a story about a guy who was he was an appliance repairman. Remember, years ago there was different commercials on about the Maytag repair guy, and he was always bored because he didn't have anything to do, alluding to the idea that Maytags didn't break down. Well, this guy that I'm telling you about, he was an appliance repairman. Well, he retired from his job, and he didn't have anything to do. So what he did, he decided that he would start a blog on the internet and take questions from people who had problems with their appliances. And the different questions would come in, and he knew the answer. Well, that's where another side hustle comes in, for example, called affiliate marketing. So what this guy did is he set up an affiliate account, which means you're a salesman for another company, and when that someone buys from what you're selling them, the company will ship it to them and pay you a commission for selling it. So what he would do every morning, he said that he'd get up in the morning, he had his bathrobe on, he'd get a cup of coffee, and he would go over, sit down, pull up on his computer and see what questions came in overnight. And he would answer those questions and say, well, here's the problem. It's your timer. And your timer's bad, and here's where you can get it. And he'd put a link in his blog where the guy could click on the link, go over to the affiliate that he is an affiliate for a company. He would order it, and then that company would pay him a commission. He said, this is just the story that this guy put out there, that after a period of time, he was always done by noon, checking his blog and so on, but he made more money than he did as an appliance repairman full time. So side hustles, sideline business to get your mind active, different reasons you want to do it. Like I already mentioned, could be short of funds, you need some extra funds, or you're bored and you're looking for something like that to do. So, anyway, that's where my passion is. I love side hustles and I love checking to see which side hustles work. So, the reason I'm telling you all this, I'm sure there's going to be some different side hustle type of videos that's going to come up on the channel, but I would like to know what you guys think. I would like to know if this is something that interests you. And if it is, please comment down below. Tell me what interests you. And hey, I wanted to jump in here for just a moment and explain that this channel is still a repair channel. Um, I do repairs on all kinds of things because, as my little tagline says, retirement's all fun and games until something breaks. And once it breaks, the repairs rule your life until you fix it. So as I'm going through my retirement years, things do break. And when things break, I'm going to fix them. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody realizes that when these repairs come up, I will be taking care of them on this channel. But this channel is going to be a lot more. It's going to be a whole lifestyle of what it's like going through the retirement period of time in your life. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Your hobbies too. I'm interested in see what kind of hobbies that you all have. So anyway, if you like this kind of information, there's going to be other videos coming up very shortly about these type of things. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And till then, guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next video.